that time again. Let's do the stream thing. Make sure everything's getting up there. Looking good. Looking good. Oh yeah. There's our guest for the evening, Mr. Albert.
Okay.
Hello, AJ.
Hello, Brian.
Welcome, welcome.
I'm excited to see you play this.
Exactly. I know you'll be on just a little bit of a delay, but it's not too bad pace, so you should be able to hear it. And just make sure to mute it on your end so we don't get feedback.
Okay.
Okay. Let's see. Money issues, but a lot of production.
Like the cloud system.
And influence. Influence is good. Oh, that's right. Where's that sixth planet? I guess this could be a new sector. I'd rather just have it as one sector, though. Anyways, I am blue. I am the humans from Earth.
It's pretty impressive, Brian. Big territory.
Yep. And this group right here, the Sakite Kingdom, is my ally.
Okay. What are they like? What's their race like?
Well, let me show you. Let's see. It is this one right here. Oh wait, that's the wrong one. Let me do the distance.
Do
so
they
it
show
brings
us
it to
a
the top.
portrait of what they look like? Or is that hard to come
This
by?
is me, and this is them.
Oh, interesting.
Yes.
Are they like a squid race? Is that what that is?
No. Let it catch up there. There we are. It's like a kind of like a weird spider prey mantis thingy.
Okay, that's kind of cool.
Yeah.
Oh, nice. Huh, that's really cool. It's
Yep.
neat. They remind me of the cultists a little bit from Endless.
A little bit, yeah.
Yeah, the necks. That's cool. Have you been pretty impressed so far by the randomability of the races?
Yeah, there's each race has a different way. When you pick your traits in the beginning, if you want to make your custom race, it's a lot of it's either or kind of choices. Like you can either be warring or peaceful. And when you go to, let me just grab one of the other races. Like this one, their attitude is neutral, but they are individualistic, pacifist, and materialist. And then there's counters for each one of those, which is, say, this one, which is fanatic collectivist, which is, an opposite, and then this is militaristic. And the blue, when you pick, you have 3 points. The blues cost 1 point, the reds cost 2 points, but they're twice as effective.
Yeah.
So you can kind of see if you want to throw yourself in one way or another. Like this one's fanatic individualist and xenophobe.
Now, xenophobe gives you a benefit for being an isolist, right?
Yeah.
Isolationist.
Basically, it goes against. It's like for a group that wants to do because there's slavery.
Building a wall.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So you can do slavery in this. Some forms support it, some of them don't.
Yeah.
And like these guys, these arthropods, they are one of the old races.
So they're super proud, think they're better.
Yeah. See, their attitude is patronizing.
I think a game really lives and breathes by how well you populate it.
Yep.
Does it feel pretty well populated?
I think so.
Good. I mean, I'm pretty impressed by the list. I mean, it looks like you have like a sheet of cultures that you've run into so far.
Yeah, no, this one's very populated.
That's cool.
Okay, let me unpause it, and then
Okay.
it's kind of like ideally the game wants you to just control about 5 planets at a time. If you go above it, it kind of hits you negatively.
Okay.
Um,
When you say
and-
5 planets at a time, you mean that at some point you can automate it and move on?
Correct. Because I actually have, let me just go up to myself.
6.
I have 12 planets.
Oh.
But what I have done is there's this sector down here in the lighter area,
Excellent.
and that is a group that's by themselves.
I thought you paused it.
Nope. This group down themselves. Sorry. They're still part of my collective, but there's just like it's a sector that's self-regulating.
Oh, okay, so
And this one over here is another self-regulating group.
so there isn't really a limit to how many planets you can get, but
No.
but they only want you micromanaging about 5 at a time.
Yeah.
That's smart.
Yeah.
That's different. I almost feel like that's for your benefit.
It is. It's kind of their way to have a big world without getting overwhelmed.
That makes sense.
Anyways, over here, I uplifted a group.
Okay.
Uh,
What's that mean? You pulled them out of poverty, or like
they were at nuclear era.
Oh. So sort of our culture in the 1960s, 1970s.
Special project complete.
Yeah, it's like from our like pre-space flight, really,
Oh, okay.
or just satellites and that's it. Oh,
I know it's a line in the arch, but I thought he had a piece of straw in his mouth when it first showed him. See it?
Yep.
Well, thanks for coming down here. We appreciate your empire. Love it. Got us up in the.
I'm not sure if I want to integrate them.
Trial. What?
Special project complete.
This group I've uplifted.
Are they saying they want more help? That's usually how that works.
Well, damn. No. This group is I gave them the ability to be spacefaring. However, they are disloyal.
Oh, they're disloyal?
Yes.
Yikes! What? Why? Now, why is that?
They resent being my vassal.
Oh. Well, that kind of sucks. I mean, you didn't do anything wrong. You've actually helped an entire civilization pull itself up.
I know, right?
Yeah. Unfortunately, that's kind of the whole plot line of Enterprise.
Well, I know. So I'm pondering in trying to integrate them.
So how does that work?
Apparently, integrating the Commonwealth will cost influence over a period of time until it adds all the way up.
Because they have to agree upon it as a culture for themselves.
I
in order for it to
think
work
you have to
effectively.
slowly kind of integrate, convince them to join. I don't know. For now, I'll leave them. I'll see how it plays out. Okay, let's see where my science ships are.
I like the way they signaled it with like warning lines through it, like a parking zone.
Yeah, to show that it's where they're at. Yeah.
Yeah.
This is a 3-star, 4-star. Okay. I'll have you go here. And this is the Magellan. It's been with me since the beginning of the game somehow. It's a little research ship. It's done well for itself.
That's cute. How many class types are there ships? It's okay if you don't know off the top of your head, but are there a lot?
It's more of a size classifications than a,
Are the ships pretty randomized too, I take it?
there's basic designs. Here's a ship designer, I'm bringing it up.
That's pretty.
And then, let's see here. So they have destroyers. Like, these are corvettes. These are destroyers. And I think I'm gonna unlock, this is a colony ship.
It's a pretty game.
Yeah. And when you pick a race, they have like avians and arthropods and mollusks and the reptilian. Everyone has their own style ship based on your
Oh, okay. So it's not
based on your
that-
your race
'cause it would
type.
probably get overwhelming for the game engine at some point if there was too much deviation because there's so many different randomized. So what they did was make an assumption that there's some type of core design that's familiar upon any creature of a certain kind.
Probably.
Okay, now are they still pretty different though, or are they just cosmetic differences?
I think they're
wouldn't blame-
cosmetic differences. I opened up, like I'm going to build up my first cruiser. There's a weapon slot. There's small, medium, and large for slots. Let's see. This one is I have one large slot and then one large utility.
So far, it's reminding me a lot of. I haven't played a whole lot of it, so it's not fair to compare it. But Galactic Civilization 3.
Yeah, it has a little bit of that feel to it. Galactic Civilization, that's a lot more of a erector set style.
Because you can actually build the ships, which is kind of cool.
Exactly.
It can be a little intimidating. I'm not gonna lie, I'm actually pretty intimidated by it.
Yeah.
I've barely played it because it just seems like such a time investment.
Okay. 2 small slots or 1 medium slot.
Plus, I kind of wanted to
weapons.
play it with you, so a little part of me kind of resents that I didn't get it for Steam. I'm kind of
Yeah.
bummed out. I got it for GOG.
What, number 3?
Yeah.
I haven't got 3 because I played 2 a lot and I liked it, but I heard so many bad things about 3. I kind of just let it go.
It would be nice if they had sold it as one big package because a bunch of DLC, and the DLC got a lot of mixed reviews.
Construction
Yeah.
complete.
But you know how that gets. You know, you start playing the game, and then there's like things that you like and things that you don't. But
Exactly.
Anyway,
Exactly.
back to this.
Ooh, my drone laser.
This looks pretty good.
Yeah, I'm gonna see what these. Oh, those ones don't do. Okay. Usually I've been going missiles. That does 10 damage. Shard thrower does 8 damage,
It's a pretty ship.
and this one does. We're going space torpedoes,
Nice.
and then I'm gonna do 2 small mining lasers because I like lasers.
Yeah, I don't blame you.
And then we go down here to the bottom, and we have armor and deflectors and our power sources. So we need a lot of power. So put that. Actually, let's see, cold fusion. Oh, there we go. Oh yeah, some armor, some shields. You're looking good.
That's cool.
And you see it's pretty simple. Like I can choose between combat or defense computers.
I think that what's nice about this is that it feels like it's customizable, but
But
it's not.
it's not overwhelming.
Yeah, I
yeah.
feel a little overwhelmed by some of these type of games. This doesn't look so bad.
No, you pick a couple different. You get a couple variants on body style. You throw some components in, and bam, you're done.
And there's a nice list of ships.
What's a good cruiser name?
What did my poor friend I miss him so much. He used to have this amazing ship name in Star Made. I think it was called
I haven't played that game in a while either.
the Prophecy Maker or something. He didn't believe in prophecy, so it was like it had something to do with destroying prophecy or something. I forget what it was called. The Prophet Destroyer or something like that. I forget what it was called. It was something crazy cruel, but I thought if you're gonna give an intimidating name to a war dreadnought, it should be something that makes people scared.
We'll go with Anti-Prophet.
Yeah, it's definitely a man-made weapon of war. That's a pretty amazing weapons platform, actually.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I always liked the idea that our military ships would be these very simplistic-looking things because it's about
Agreed.
firepower and we do
Yeah.
tend to look at it that way. Yeah.
Build some spaceport so I can get forward. And then put solar panels. And then Earth. I think I can build cruisers. Yeah, I can build cruisers.
Let's see. So how many different ships in total? Sorry.
It starts off with Corvette class, and then it goes to destroyer, then cruiser, and I haven't got up to battleships yet, which is the next class.
And now how many classes are there in the game?
I'm actually not sure. Because there's colony,
That's very cool.
science, and construction as
Okay.
for support
Do you
ships.
think they have Titan class ships in this game?
I think they would probably get that big. Yeah,
Yeah. I don't know why you wouldn't add it. I
exactly.
guess there's different mechanics to consider. Plus, it may be something they add later.
Mm-hmm. Anyways, is this the...
Research complete.
Where the heck is the... Where are you right now?
What are you looking for?
Oh, there they are. Enmer.
That's really cool.
Yeah, right now I'm just moving ships around.
You're piquing my interest.
Awesome.
Mitch and I are both trying to figure out something that you would enjoy, and Mitch brought this up a little while right before you bought it. He was talking about this game, and he was like, "I think Brian would like this." And I was like,
yeah, I'm a big fan of the 4X style.
This is definitely looks
I'm
like
almost thinking I might need a second construction ship here soon.
kind of cool though. I have to admit, I like it because I love this view. Is really cool. I like the star maps.
Yeah, I do too.
Yeah, they did a good,
Okay.
and it made it simple. I like that it's really easy to visually identify what's going on.
Anyways, here you can see this is a Steam Age civilization.
Okay. Steam
Research
Age?
complete.
Yeah. It says Primitive Civilization Steam Age on this
Oh.
little planet here.
Oh, okay. Now, is there
And they're
a
like fox
penalty?
people.
Is there a penalty in this game? I'm sure there's some cultures probably just don't appreciate that you're going around helping civilizations that are like, in their view, almost in the Stone Age, right? Ha ha ha.
Oh, I'm sure.
Like, come up, right? Is that like a legitimate thing in this game?
Maybe? Let's see here. I'm not the owner of fleet. Oh. It's because it's there. Okay, that's why. Even systems that aren't like under your control, like I can't tell them to build where from the planet, but I can always go to the starports, build the starports, and also order ships and stuff.
I just mean, do you sometimes, I mean, I think you do understand what I was saying earlier, but from a diplomatic point of view, do you find that there are some races that are willing to even go to war with you over you meddling with the wrong diplomatic, like in their eyes, politically, you have the wrong view?
Yeah, I
Right,
could definitely see that happening.
Yeah, that's cool. That's the kind of stuff I enjoy. I think that when a game really starts these type of simulations, because that's what they are, right?
Yeah.
That's really cool. That's
Let's see. Do I have any construction ship? You're right there.
So I'm curious because you've played so many of these. Which series would you stay away from? Which series did you dislike the most? In contrast to this,
Hmm.
'Cause it seems like you like this one a lot.
This one's done really good to me. Yeah. Um.
Got a good pedigree too. Paradox is a good game company.
Yeah, I like a lot. I've seen a lot of Paradox's joys for certain types of things in this game series. Some of the big things I've noticed is, let's see here, because each one kind of tries to go something different. Star Drive 2, like the first Star Drive was a lot of fun and had this kind of style to it. But the newest Star Drive was kind of a weak play.
Yeah.
How could they found something? And then also the I don't know. I definitely appreciate games like Sins of a Solar Empire, and those
Yeah.
are definitely fun for Slugfest, but I feel like that's like the only thing it does. You know, that's what they made it for. It feels to me that, they made it for the point of being a Slugfest,
Yeah.
and you just dig your heels in, you slowly push against the other person until they die.
Yeah.
And that's fine and good and all, but it's just not the guy. And I like having diplomatic options too.
I think that where I share this with you is that at some point, the Slugfest doesn't mean anything.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And those are
I've,
technically skirmishes over a little,
Yeah.
one star system or
Yeah.
2-star systems. Where this, we had the whole whole freaking galaxy.
Yeah. That's cool.
Yeah, that's part of the fun of it.
A little too small.
Construction complete.
Oh yeah. Ooh. Moisture planes, a shadow drift across face. You are cast off by clouds but by sheets of organic material drifting through the upper layers of the atmosphere. Cool. Shadow plane modifier to enemy. Ooh, +6 for research there.
Construction complete.
Ooh, that might be a fun one. Yeah, I'm gonna do that there. And then...
Hostile fleet engaged.
See, right now, one of my big traits as a human is fanatic individualist, which is, it gives me bonus to money, and it gives me no tolerance for slavery
Yeah.
and ethnic divergence. That's a little bit forward towards that.
It's intense. Now, does that something? Now, what's the bonus for that again?
Uh-oh, 1 second. Where the hell are you? Oh. You go there. You go there. You're around Earth, so that's okay. Actually, no, you come out here. I want to see you in action. Okay, here's some combat. I went through a hostile system while on the way to something else. This is 2 little corvettes versus some drones.
I was reposting your Let's Play on Facebook.
Oh, nice.
Okay. Can I see him real quick up close?
Yep. Yep, we're zoomed into the combat right now. And you can see the ships taking individual damage.
That's cool. I'm glad. I mean, it's neat because that's what you're saying. It's like,
Yeah.
it's automating the combat.
And you always have the retreat option.
Yeah.
I lost one of my corvettes. That happens.
Interesting. I guess I'm gonna have to play more of Sins of the Solar Empire to see what the difference is. I mean, I know,
Yeah.
I know you're right. I know it's more about combat, but
It's more like playing like a Red Alert versus a Civilization.
I see.
And I'm gonna lose this.
They try to build it as a 4x4.
Situation.
It kind of is, but it's
It's really not.
80% combat rather than like a 40 or 60.
I see. And you know what? I totally get it, Brian. You kind of need it to relax.
Oh,
That's
there's my
actually-
big fleet coming in.
That's how I feel about Civ and Endless. I play
This
them
is-
because sometimes it's nice to kind of slow down and play something a
Hostile
bit more
fleet
methodical. I definitely feel like I definitely grew up out of that place that needed to always play
Yeah.
things like online competitive multiplayer shooters.
Destroyers
It's
and
not-
corvettes.
You know, it's not fun anymore. It's just stressful.
Yep.
You get it.
Here's my main fleet. A lot of destroyers and a few corvettes.
Epic. Are they coming in to help?
Yeah, they're gonna sweep it up pretty quick here.
Updated.
Yeah, you don't wanna risk it, I get it.
Fleet engaged.
And that's gonna die really quick.
Jane got herself a gun.
Situation log updated.
Nice. Yep, Lena's a good commander. Okay, and let's see, science ship. You can come over here. Now, when you successfully take out a fleet, it usually leaves these little debris piles, these little exclamation points,
Yeah.
and then you can send your science ship in to do stuff. To either they get a little bit of experience or, you know, other positives come out of it.
Interesting.
And
That's a good thing.
let's see here.
Special project complete.
Ooh. Anyways, I came across a species that lives in glass giants, so I've been helping them out.
That's cool.
Yeah.
Research complete.
So they live in gas giants?
Gas giants, yeah.
What do they look like?
I don't think they ever give us a picture for them.
Hmm.
Oh, a purple research. Now, this game does something kind of unique in you have 3 research fields that you can do simultaneously, but it limits you what you can research. It gives you like a random based on kind of what's available.
Yeah.
So you can't do like the same tech tree every time because it's you don't know what you're gonna get.
Oh. So it actually randomizes the tech trees?
A little bit.
That's
It randomizes kind of what's available for you to research.
That's kind of cool. That completely isn't dependent on what race you pick. That's just kind of a random thing.
It's just kind of a random thing, yeah.
That's kind
Let's see. I have a research finishing up in 2 months, and when that happens, I'll show you again.
okay.
Let's see.
That's pretty
Oh, construction ship. You're sitting there. Kind of.
Debris analyzed. Construction complete. Research complete.
There's our construction ship. There we go. Okay, let's... Right now we're going to click on the... Oh, research done. Okay. Debris analyzed, nice. Technology researched, robots. Okay, so right now I'm looking at engineering. It says, you know, select research. On the right it has 3 of them. Plasma thrusters, something materials, and some mining. And it gives me the amount of research needed for each one. And I'm going to choose the mining one this time. Now, next time it pops up, it could have... Maybe the thrusters will show up again. Maybe it'll be something completely different. You know, it's hard to tell.
Are they competing for the resource, or just natural disasters can pop up while you're doing it?
I'm not sure what you mean by that.
You said that you don't know what will pop up.
For the research. For
Okay.
available research.
Okay.
Ooh. Oh, that cruiser's big.
That's cool.
Look at that thing. Oh, that's pretty.
Can I see it again?
I'm following it right now. Yes, join up with the fleet. Splendid.
Oh wow.
Yep.
Yeah, compared to the other ships, yeah.
Looking pretty sweet. Okay, click on a colony ship, and we'll see any planets that are available. That's not a bad one. And then... Oh, I can upgrade stuff.
Some buildings may cause adjacency effects to other buildings.
And... There we go. I'll build another colony ship. New Jamestown. You need a spaceport. One, two, three, four. Yeah, they'll be at 5, and that's good. Yeah, I'll upgrade your spaceport. I have a lot of minerals. Let's see here. Surface. Upgrade everything. Physics lab, upgrade you. And the people on the planet randomly grow in place. Ideally, they grow ideally in squares where they can propagate, like where the square gives a bonus. But if they can't, I'll clear all this out.
They
kind of just go to the squares that are left alone.
I see.
Yeah. And then
Well, it looks pretty neat, Brian.
Yeah.
Pretty cool game.
it's been fun so far. Definitely trying to. I'm kind of hesitant to go poke a stick at someone because there's some big fights that are happening,
Yeah.
and I don't want to.
Accidentally step into one.
That I'm not ready for. Yeah.
Yeah. No, I get it.
It kind of does tell you what you're, what you're getting ready for, though.
Your challenge rating if you start a war with that empire.
Kinda. Here, let me pull up a diplomacy tab in a second here.
Let's see.
Okay, I just want to make sure I finish going through my planets first.
I don't blame you for being cautious and careful, skittish, if you will, even.
Yeah.
Because I would hate to put so much time and energy into something like this, and then because I picked a fight with the wrong
Just get
thing,
rolled.
just get totally reamed. And that sucks.
Oh, science ship. Go do the thing here. Okay, for an example, let's pull up the friendly one.
Yeah.
Let's pull up something that, okay. It says equivalent. Their fleet power is superior compared to ours. Their naval capacity is pathetic compared to ours. And their tech level is inferior compared to ours. So we're about the same. We're equivalent.
Okay.
And then there's one or two of these that are, like, this one's overwhelming. Their fleet power is so much better because in the game it starts off between like 5 to 0. Civilizations have like a head start, so that way you can't just kind of roll. That you'll have that one big boss fight at the end.
Interesting.
Yeah.
When you say one big boss battle, you mean like the last big hurrah before they go out?
Yeah.
Okay, I see. That's kind of cool though. Actually, that's really neat. Overwhelming. Yeah, that's pretty bad. It says overwhelming compared to you.
Yeah, I know.
Do you agree with those assessments?
Probably that's
The game is
it's
pretty...
the big one right here. This big white one.
Let me see. That's them?
The Bakata Forerunners.
Yeah.
They're even called Forerunners. It makes me a little nervous. It makes me a little nervous just because of the Halo references.
Yep. Yeah, I don't blame you. That's a hard one.
Yep.
The general rule.
Oh, there we go. You can go over there for a little while, construction ship. And then the colony ship's doing its thing. Kind of interested to explore down here when I can. See what happens.
Oh boy. Well, that's smart.
Yeah.
You want to move through your territory.
There's the save.
Debris analyzed.
Oh, debris analyzed. Got a little bit of research.
Construction complete.
Nice. Whew. Kind of happy with this fleet right now. It's not a bad little fleet.
How many ships in total do you have?
This is a fleet of 18. 4 cruisers, 12 destroyers, 2 corvette.
That's pretty cool.
Or rather, that's how many points it's worth.
Oh.
It's 1 cruiser, 4 destroyers, 6 destroyers, 2 corvettes.
That's cool.
So it's 7-9. That's not bad.
That's neat.
Yep.
Anomaly found.
Ooh. Oh, when I was playing this last night, I was kind of just doing my own thing, and one of the civilizations that was in a atomic age pulled the trigger on themselves.
Yikes.
Yeah, and they went back like 2 ages.
Ouch. I guess we always know it's a possibility, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
Kind
as
of a-
scary as that is.
Reminder to ourselves as people not to fuck ourselves over.
Mm-hmm.
Whew, colony ship time.
Construction complete.
Yeah. Yeah.
Exactly.
It's true. Yeah.
Ooh. I'll colonize this world. Sure, why not?
System survey complete. Anomaly found.
Research you. Eh.
It's not a bad one.
Situation log updated.
And then I think it's time to split this group off. Budget.
Policies
Oh, there it
tab
is.
covers government policies as well as colony
Quiet you.
established. Research complete. The demographics tab tracks the makeup and
Quiet.
Stop it.
the
Empires.
The
Create new
sector
sector.
mode. Planets are added to new or existing sectors on a persistent research complete.
And here we are. Cool. And then, research done. Sector limit, trait
System
points,
survey complete.
or army upkeep.
Construction complete. Hostile fleet engaged.
Oh, here we go, fleet battle. Oh wow, that's a lot.
Are you gonna be okay?
Yeah, it's a lot of little things. So they'll come at me in waves.
They're gonna try to chip you down, but you got enough endurance to take it.
If everyone rushed me, they might have a chance. But it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 individual fleets and then some little stations. It's just a mining sector.
I see.
So easy.
That's good.
So I have my big old cruiser. Let's see how this thing goes.
Hostile fleet engaged. Research complete. Hostile fleet engaged.
There we go. There's a missile fire. Whew.
Hostile fleet engaged.
Just wrecked.
That's awesome.
Get wrecked.
Log updated. System survey complete. Situation log updated. Hostile fleet engaged. Hostile fleet engaged.
Hostile fleets engaged. Very nice. Oh, research. Go hydroponic farms. I want armor. We'll get the upgrade to the unemployment. What? Nonsense.
Situation log updated.
Zandu. Eh. Want to do...
Research complete. Anomaly found.
Yeah, we'll do the research there. Just need another silo. Upgrade everything. Upgrade the power plant. Ooh. I'll take Desert Worlds. Uh-oh.
Everything okay?
Eventually caught on by outskirts of black hole gravity well. An angle just short of the slingshot maneuver. The pod's automated thrusters have been fighting the descent into the event horizon ever since. No. Okay. Oh, she's paranoid. Okay, I thought I lost someone off the Magellan finally. I'm like, no.
That would have sucked.
Yeah. It sucks when people die of old age and you're like, oh, I have to start fresh again with this person when they had all this nice experience.
Situation
Yeah.
log updated.
I do understand that actually.
Yes.
That always sucks.
Goonies and fairies, let's research them.
System survey complete. System survey complete.
Ooh, Demon's Maw.
Demon's Maw.
Black hole.
Nice.
I'm claiming it.
Research complete. Hostile fleet engaged.
Technology research, warp drive, point defense, anti-improved research. I'll take the
The Leaders tab lets us hire, dismiss, and assign idle governors, scientists, admirals, and generals. Situation log updated.
sign ship and sign ship. Um. And then science ship. Look at this person.
Established.
Got the colony going.
Hostile fleet engaged.
Yeah, you go research there.
Hostile fleet engaged.
I wonder how big the universe is in this game.
Situation log.
This is a medium map.
That's pretty cool. That's pretty epic, though. For its
Yeah, it
size.
is.
How many tiers above this do exist in the game?
There's two larger ones.
Okay.
Because this is 600 stars, supposedly.
Situation log.
And then it goes up to, I think, 1200.
Whoa.
Or something like that, yeah.
Hostile
That's pretty
fleet
impressive,
engaged.
though, I have to admit.
Yeah, that would be a huge epic game.
Oops. It's not.
Situation log updated. Hostile fleet engaged.
Oh, you're gonna die mining station. Pew 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 pew.
Situation log updated.
And more science vessels, but I don't know. I don't really have the leadership to staff them
Yet.
yet. Yeah.
Hostile fleet engaged. Situation log updated.
Nice. That's kind of cool, actually.
3 out of 5 sectors, not too bad.
Situation log updated.
I did something silly kind of earlier. What you can add and take away sector zones, but it takes a little bit of influence every time you do it. And so if you sit there and put something on and off the whole time, it'll put it there and take it away out the whole time.
Interesting.
It won't give you back the points for rescinding your decision. So you gotta be careful when you're doing something to stick with it.
Yeah, I can understand that.
Yeah.
It seems like that kind of game.
Complete.
Yeah.
You're gonna end up paying for it.
Ooh. Research gained. Nice. Science ship.
System survey complete.
Science ship. Oh, look at all the science.
Nice.
And active buildings.
You've
I
got
don't
to be
care.
more into these kind of games. I didn't used to play these very often growing up, but I've definitely started enjoying them more as I get older.
Oh, good. I think they're just kind of a little bit more fun than just the point and shoots, just because it's something you're kind of thinking about and pondering.
It's more like chess
Exactly.
than darts.
Yes.
Yeah.
After all that, it's... Need my systems to expand faster.
That sucks.
Where's the... I don't want to get rid of that 5 research though.
Complete.
I'm looking at ways to
Choose it carefully, yeah. Don't
cut
just
down
do-
some costs. That's 2. I'll figure out other ways to get influence. Oh, I know what I can do. Policies. There we go.
Debris analyzed. Debris analyzed.
Analyzing all the debris. Naval capacity, biolab. Let's go trait points. People declared rivalry on each other. That's fine. Ooh. Nice, someone got a trait. Intellectual, you got a trait. Traits for everyone. Ah, so close yet so far.
Debris analyzed.
Every game is a learning experience.
Oh, I know.
Debris analyzed.
Orbital research mandate, we'll get that nicely.
Construction.
Let's see if I can trade with someone here.
Debris analyzed. Debris analyzed.
There we go. Oh,
He's interesting.
some people over here now.
It's
Exactly.
Nice to meet
It kind of looks like that the guy that was on Jabba the Hutt Splap.
you. Totally. Nice, right? Mind link.
Yep.
He does remind me of it. He bit his freaking tail near the end. It always bothered me.
I know,
That's a
right?
Very loyal pet.
No, I think it just kind of symbolizes all of the fun there. There. Oh, there is my new neighbor. Peaceful traders.
Situation log updated.
We'll give you some minerals. Why not? There we go. Definitely starting to butt into other people now.
Does that mean you're gonna have to get more aggressive?
Maybe. Oh. Oh, I had leader dies. Oh, that's unfortunate.
One of your leaders died?
Yeah, one of the science vessel people did. It happens, you know, age takes everyone.
Oh, nice. I see. I mean, sad, but I mean, like, it reminds me of Total War in that way. Where
Yep,
your ninjas get older and they have lives.
exactly.
Yeah. You really do become like the Zeitgeist of a people because you become this immortal spirit that leads them,
Yep.
leads their nation. They're really god sims, is really what they are.
Yeah, they really are.
Yeah.
Let's build another colony ship. It's fine.
Construction complete. Debris analyzed.
Yay, research. Keep going. Do your research thing.
Research complete.
Ooh, research done. Thrusters sound good. More thrusters.
Bring me my thrusters.
Exactly.
Debris analyzed.
I always remember my Uncle Mike years ago really perplexed that our generation liked the high fantasy stuff. He's like, I don't understand that. I figured you guys just liked sci-fi. You know, you have spaceships. You know, who would want to go back into the Renaissance stuff? And I remember thinking, but who said we choose? You know, you get both. It's not, you know, they're different fantasies.
That is true.
Yeah.
Other than these guys up here fighting each other a lot,
Yeah.
up at this top part of the galaxy, if you will, it's been pretty quiet in my area. I just keep hearing these guys always declaring war on each other.
Yeah. I was gonna say, since you're not really much of a shit talker in this
Debris
game, huh?
analyzed.
Not really.
You're kind of you're a little more.
I've been a little bit more passive.
economic and diplomatic victories. Yeah, I don't blame
Just
you.
trying it.
Honestly, unless I'm playing with Mitch, usually I don't play very aggressively.
Debris analyzed.
I mean, it depends on the race too. I'm actually playing an endless game, and I got picked as the insect race,
Yeah.
and they don't parlay.
Nope.
Nope. Which kind of sucks.
But that's kind of the fun. It forces you to play a different style, which can be fun.
But normally I wouldn't play so aggressive. Well, for example, Brian, you can't. To me, you're right. Part of the fun. It is part of the. I shouldn't be a sorry sport. Yeah, it is part of the fun, I guess. So.
But I understand sometimes you want to, you just want to take your civilization through really quick, and sometimes you want to fight and take all the land.
The downside to this playstyle, though, what's kind of funny to me is that you destroy the little, minor villages, because that's the only way you can take them. Which means that when you take over that territory, instead of getting that initial influx of people, which really helps, you have to rebuild those villages. So expansion is really, really slow for them that way. The flip side is my military is already like a force, like nothing.
You just roll. You just keep rolling.
Everything, yeah. So. Lambada Serpentius.
Evading hostile fleet.
Ooh. I found a fleet.
Nice.
Ooh, it's a void cloud.
Question is, are they aggressive?
Yeah, the void clouds are aggressive.
Are they like pirates?
No, it's more of like a wildlife.
Oh, there's animals in space?
Kinda. It's more of sentient space matter, I guess the way they put it.
Okay. No, I can dig it.
You'll see them in a second here. My big fleet just showed up.
Okay. I'm excited to see it, actually. Kind of curious. What sentient space... Oh, I see. You know what it reminds me of? It reminds me totally of something from Star Trek.
I'm sure.
They've definitely had...
There's a lot of Star Trek references I've caught in here.
You know, honestly, it's like The Simpsons. They've done all of it. They've done it all. So there's no way in hell you're going to do something sci-fi related in space that isn't going to have some overlap. Because there's just too many damn episodes of Star Trek with too many sci-fi writers contributing over the years. It's all self-referential, right?
Yep.
So, yeah, that's cool, though.
Oh, that was quick.
I mean, you know all this. You remember Potter talking about everything, you know.
Yep.
That's what we do too, so.
Simpsons did it.
Yeah. It's true. I just think it's funny when Simpsons I guess years ago, I forget who it was, but somebody from The Simpsons complained that Family Guy stole the storyline from them.
Uh-huh.
And there was a collective laughter around the world. You know, and Seth MacFarlane was talking about it in one of the DVD commentaries. He's like, how the fuck can you do a cartoon about a family and not have some overlap with the It's been on for fucking 25 years now. It's like you can't, you know, sorry about the cussing on your channel, but I mean, but just seriously though, it's like
that's fucking shit. It's okay, man.
Okay. You know, it's just stupid. But it is. It's just stupid because you know that The Simpsons have done so many different stories because it's just been on for so long, and comparing. The only reason why Family Guy would get compared is because it's the cartoon that's taking over the Simpson time slot, and a long time ago, really. You know, I mean that's really where the comparisons begin and end. I think. You know, otherwise it's a pretty different. The tone is very different. You know, Family Guy will straight up make jokes about. I mean, I'm not giving them kudos for this, but you know, they make fun of Sarah Palin's granddaughter's mental handicap. It's not. The Simpsons has always been a little bit more family friendly. You know, Family Guy is straight up not a family show. It's not. It's just not the focus.
That is true.
In an ironic sense, look, it looks like a family. No, it is not a family show. That is not. You are not watching a family show. That is not what this is.
No.
So
Where'd you go? Oh, you're back over here.
Debris analyzed.
Oh, that's in territory now. Yay. Territory is slowly expanding.
that's cool.
And then you might as well survey the system when you're here.
System
Make sure I'm
survey
just straight. I
complete.
don't have the food to do that. I just have to leave it.
Oh, that's no fun.
Winters are always hard in this game.
Winter's coming. You know what? I'm still waiting for fucking winter to show up in Game of Thrones, okay?
Yeah, you know,
It's a
somebody
bad
made some
joke now.
comment- someone made some comment that it's a metaphor for global warming or something, or like the coming population crisis. I mean, everyone's got 1,000 theories about Game of Thrones. But don't worry, my dear friend, my dear brother from another mother, yours coming soon because they're only gonna do another 2 or 3 seasons of Game of Thrones and it's done.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're not gonna drag it out too long. I think HBO is wise enough not to do what I call it's had many different names over the years. Speaking
Milking
of
it?
The Simpsons, it used to be called The Simpsons once upon a time, and then eventually became The Walking Dead syndrome.
Yeah.
No, don't do 9 seasons with no reason, because eventually, no matter how many core people are willing to watch, the show will make money.
We'll stagnate.
But it will just stagnate, and it eventually becomes this big intellectual mess. I can't watch. I refuse to watch it because after around season 2 with the whole Frank Darabont thing, I was like, no, fuck it, because I already know what they're gonna do. They're just gonna milk it, and it's gonna be like every other serial. And it's not even a particularly fun one because who likes watching kids get shot in the head, you know, on a regular basis? It's just not fun for me, you know. It's just, I just don't.
Well, that's I guess it's not your cup of tea.
Complete.
No. I was hearing about Ramsey last week through the reviews, and I was like, yay. He's even more evil than we thought he would.
Oh, he goes to a dark place and he laughs the whole way.
He just thinks he's untouchable.
He is untouchable.
For now.
Well, yeah.
For now. He won't be, though. 'Cause
You're
the
on
show-
top until someone else kills you.
One thing I really
System
admired
survey
about that
complete.
show from a distance
Ooh, Space Amoeba.
is that they will. Ooh, I see it. They will. I love amoebas.
I like the detail on the suns as we pass by right here. And then Volcano
Hostile
Planet,
fleet engaged.
Space Amoeba. Fire in the hole.
Is it hostile?
Yeah, they're hostile.
I guess it's a single cell organism, right? So it's gonna.
Updated.
You mean a single? They're gigantic.
But no, but you said it's a space amoeba, right? So
Yeah.
It's a giant single cell
Research
organism, right?
complete.
It's a collective.
Oh, okay. That is really wow. It is. It's a gorgeous game.
It really is.
Yeah, they did a good job. Oh wow.
They're big, aren't they?
Yeah, they look like space starfish. I don't know how to describe it. Oh, nasty.
I know.
And they're big too.
They'll ruin your day.
Substance abuser?
Apparently, I got substance abuse. Yeah.
Well, it's just this is a fucking terrifying job. Look at that. They're like the size of like 5 of the battle cruisers.
I know.
Are they strong?
The early game, yeah.
Yeah, that's nasty.
Those two I wrecked pretty easily.
That's cool. 'Tis a good thing. Choo choo.
Ah, finally.
Oh man, I wish I could afford the train car to see Mitch instead of taking a plane. It's just too damn expensive.
Yeah.
Yeah. Told Dad if they could be competitive in their prices and give me a nice, you know, like little area to myself, I wouldn't mind the train because you get Wi-Fi and electricity, and I mean you can really set yourself up on the ride to have a nice time, but it gets intense.
Yeah, I'm sure it does. And also, I kind of understand the high prices just because it is.
Mm-hmm.
You know, there is just a lot going on.
It's a luxury thing.
Yeah.
You know.
They're taking care of you for multiple days instead of a few hours.
Yeah, it's true. I get it. Yeah, I definitely get it. I definitely get why they do that. Let's see, is this thing finally producing somebody yet? 46 turns. Holy shit. 9 turns for that one though.
Debris analyzed.
Well, you've bit the Stellaris.
Stellaris. I keep pronouncing it all weird.
Well, Stellaris is like an amazing film, but I was gonna say Solaris is amazing.
Yeah.
But I was gonna say, you
Aw.
officially piqued my interest. It is an interesting looking game. It's already on my wish list, but I'm gonna check it out. I mean, it's an interesting game.
Oh, my admiral died, but the admiral drank himself to death. It's fine.
No.
I have a backup.
No. He drank himself to death?
Well, that's what I'm gonna get because he just got the drinking thing,
Oh,
and then he dies a few weeks later.
oh man, that's
Hostile
rough.
fleet engaged.
Does it have a pretty robust? I'm sorry to hear about your app.
It's fine.
Does it have a pretty robust multiplayer system? I take it.
I have no idea. I've never tried it.
Well, that'd be fun. Definitely gonna have to wait until later, but
Yeah.
it's a reasonably priced game.
Yeah. I splurged a little bit and got the soundtrack and the extra race, but
Situation log
it's not
updated.
a crucial thing, you know.
What's the extra
Colony
race?
established.
It's like a spidery kind of race.
That's cool. And you can build your own races.
Yeah. Actually, really quick.
Are they
Oh, that's right.
playing-
You can only exit the desktop for this. I was gonna say I was gonna show you the character creation stuff because it's actually pretty robust.
Oh, but you just focus on your game. Don't worry about. We can
Okay.
do that another time while you're not in the middle of one of your let's plays.
That's true.
Okay, let me pause this. I'm gonna go look at the packages. I'm curious.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah. That way you can just see what the.
Oh, I see the race. I see it.
Yeah.
It's like a spider lizard.
Yeah. Yeah, they're kind of cool.
That's kind of cool, actually. That is really cool. And then the Galaxy Edition comes with a collector's book, signed wallpaper. That's so funny.
I know, right?
It's digital. I don't even know. Unique form avatar. Make sure to tell them you found the deal on the web. They're funny. That's
System
cool.
survey.
Where are the
complete.
ships spider themed?
I actually don't know which race which way they turn out.
Interesting. I always like the games that have so much packed in, it's hard to keep track of it.
Exactly.
Yeah.
It means you have a lot to come back to.
I mean, that's why we played so much Civ.
Transmission.
I'm really
Yeah.
impressed by how much Mitch played. Holy crap.
I know, right?
Yeah, I didn't even think he was going to get into it, but I think that he's had a lot of downtime,
Evading hostile
and it is the king of Civ. I think that for a long time, just my personal opinion, outside of playing it with you, it was one of my most played single-player games. For
Yeah,
a
it
long
really
time.
is.
And I think he's just kind of bored. A
Yeah,
little
I'd
bit on
be.
the lonely side. I'm excited to go see him at
Debris
Denell.
analyzed.
Yeah, I'm kind of sad. I've been so caught up with everything. I haven't been able to go visit him.
I understand it, dude. You're trying to. You have real bills right now, so I totally
Yeah.
understand. Yeah, don't he knows. We've had this conversation several times. I've told him countless times how much you and Gothard have wanted to come out and see him, but it's between him, getting married and he's got school and having the apartment, and then you got your stuff, and you're just getting started. He understands.
Yeah.
He's bummed out, but he understands. He's being an adult about it. He gets it. He's getting it. I'm really impressed with Mitch. He's been growing up a lot this last year.
That's true.
It's been nice watching him kind of evolve that way. Not that I doubted that he had the capacity.
Aha, bird people.
Construction
The
complete.
bird people wanted the trade.
Oh my goodness, that's so cool. That's a neat game.
Oh,
I think
incoming
I-
transmission.
I think I already like it. I suspect I like it better than Galactic Civilizations because it seems a little bit more complete. It kind of bothered me when I started realizing how much DLC almost immediately came out for Galactic Civilization, because I realized, well, why wasn't that all in the core game? Why wasn't that
Yeah.
just there? You know, it always bugs me. I think it bugs everybody. To be fair.
Yeah, I understand some of it. You know, they push out what they can
Mm-hmm.
for release, and then you go for you go from there.
Yeah.
But still, yeah.
Debris analyzed. Hostile fleet engaged.
Pew 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 pew.
Situation log updated. Hostile fleet engaged.
Oh, it's not even gonna be fair.
Oh, who's blue? It's an unknown player, but I see the territory is right next to mine now. Yeah, I probably didn't play this right. I've never played it in this particular race before. That would be fair.
Yeah, the fun thing about that, or the tricky thing about that game is, it's not like Civ where each one's just a slight variant on another.
Mm-hmm.
No, everything
Yeah.
is really different.
Yeah. It kind of, to me, it almost feels like it kind of got away from me a little bit. It's kind of how I see it now. Which is always a little frustrating.
Yeah.
Because I've been clearing out all these areas, and then some son of a bitch just moved in next door. So I think what I'm going to need to do is I'm going to have to roll my military back that way. By the way, kind of cool. He's one level away from having ice cold vein, so then he can walk through the winter at regular.
Yes.
Yeah, so he's pretty beefy. His name is literally feeds on bones.
I approve.
Yes, like the insectoids. Get my So I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna roll him back and build 2 more units because he's maxed out at 6 now. He's only got 4, but super leveled, and then just start steamrolling that empire. Start the conquests. I don't think they can even do diplomacy. I think that's the whole point. I think that it's a completely undiplomatic race. So I think I eventually have to war with them anyway. There would be no choice, which is interesting.
Yeah.
Let me see me get him back. It's gonna take about
Debris
8
analyzed.
turns. It's okay. So what's your favorite part of this game so far, Brian?
I actually kind of like the way that the empire management runs itself. I think it's a way that really makes sense to me.
That's cool. And I know that you're kind of an expert on this, huh?
I like to think I am, but
You've been doing this
probably
a long
not.
time.
Yeah.
You've been doing it a long time. That's why I say that. I think that's
Yeah, I wish I could. Still, I'm doing something wrong because I keep running out of money, but
well. To be fair,
it's
that
a balancing.
I think that you just kind of figure out what you're. Sometimes that's okay though. I found that there are games that I've played where I always think I'm on the edge, and then I realize at the end that's what got me to the end and gave me victory. Was that I was always pushing it just enough in the right. Like
Yeah.
to be fair, that's kind of how our country fell into so much debt. But at the same time, that's also why a lot of these corporations that are outsourcing are doing so well. Because like John Stewart was talking to this, you'll find this interesting. He was saying, well, what do you do if you're running a corporation and in a globalistic society, which is obviously we're moving towards complete globalization, because there's just too many of us and we're just too interconnected because of the internet and global boundaries are becoming more and more reality. What do you do when you have someone in our country wanting $15 an hour and you've got somebody halfway across the world who's willing to do it for $2.50, and that's a lot of money for them, and that actually raises their quality of life. And so you're making a decision based on just making raw profit, and I can save you $13-12 per person an hour. It's kind of almost a no-brainer for them. So we have to decide, well, what are we going to do over here to compensate that temptation.
Yeah, that's all very valid points.
So I'm calling you a suave businessman who's buying his way through with commerce and good trade through the universe, and being on the edge of that debt might also mean that you're just reinvesting your gross domestic profit consistently and constantly. So you're always moving towards, a expansion growth, frontier growth.
Yep.
Which I mean, I think makes sense.
Yep.
Yep. Yeah, see, I almost think now the whole purpose of this race is to conquest the other races.
It might be.
Right? And so part of the goal is not to get totally set up or super invested in trying to build your own settlers.
More drones. Easy money.
The real question is, can I take them? I'm about to find out.
Hostile
There you go.
troops engaged.
About 8 turns, I'll have my answer.
Yep. Sometimes you just need to build that extra 3 or 4 units. Sometimes you need to do a couple extra armies.
Well, I'm building 2 of my
Situation
next
log
tier units,
updated.
and they'll be done about
Nice.
the time my
Hostile
general and his
engaged.
little military arrive. So I'm gonna have them
System survey
meet
complete.
in the middle at their
People
capital.
are declaring war on each other in my game. The Belnthal hegemony and Olanak state.
That's crazy. That's a cool game though. It's pretty.
What? Yeah.
It's pretty cool. I have to admit, I'm pretty impressed.
Olanak state.
It's
Oh,
it's just the.
they're gonna get
just
rocked.
The right. Are you getting attacked?
No.
Situation
Checking
log
there, yeah.
updated.
I'm watching what's happening over there.
System survey complete.
Well. Oh, it might not be long for them, those 2. Minerals are full. I wonder if I can trade anything. Almost there.
System survey complete.
Oh, good system survey's done.
That is a handsome looking people.
I don't like the bird people.
Yeah, I like the 4 eyes.
I know, isn't it cool?
And kind of the headdress. Yeah. Pretty cute.
Oh, good. I got my trade agreement in.
Okay. Oh. That's kind of cool. One of those titans just showed up in my game.
Debris
Ooh.
analyzed.
Yeah. Be the first to defeat this guardian roaming in Ferduro. I'm gonna wait for that fight. Not in a hurry.
Incoming transmission.
Oh, it's pretty high actually, so.
I've noticed something weird. Like sometimes when I go to trade someone,
Yeah.
it'll show things in there, but they're not actually going through. So you have to like click them out and then put them back in.
That's the kind of stuff that you might even want to consider going to the forum board during the updates and just
To
posting a little
bring it
note.
up, yeah.
Yeah, because then they know about it, and usually they're pretty proactive about fixing that stuff. Because that's obviously an annoying glitch. It may not bother you, but you do it enough times, it will.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. It's a pebble in your shoe.
Yep.
Yeah.
Debris analyzed.
Okay. Royal planets. All the way at the top. That's okay though.
System survey complete.
Let me get that goal in order first. Well, Brian, I'm sorry, what did you say?
Nothing. I was just talking to myself. I made some trade deals, but they're way the hell up there. Ooh. You're kind of cool. I'll take you as an outpost.
Evading hostile fleet.
Nice.
Oh. Hostile fleet. Time to go pop it.
Smart. Because eventually it grows into a much larger problem, I take it.
Maybe.
Potentially.
Potentially. It's always better just to nip it in the bud.
Yeah, I don't blame you. Oh. Ah, I will destroy them with joy. The ardent mages are the ones that moved into my territory first.
Oh.
She says, "Good day, fellow
Hostile fleet
sufferer.
engaged.
May the agony make us all stronger."
Yep.
Yep. Isn't she lovely?
Hostile fleet engaged. Research complete. Situation log updated.
Ooh, someone got a promotion. Yeah.
Situation log updated. Hostile fleet engaged.
They're just gonna go to their death. Cool little crystal balls, though.
Oh, they have crystals.
Situation
Pop.
log updated.
They went pop. Things went pop.
Pop goes these.
Ooh, research time. Cool. Planets, factions.
I need to shut off all these other science advancements.
System
Get
survey
that
complete.
ASAP. Never got pillaged for some strange reason.
Evasion, prismatic lands. This is output.
It's true, that probably is the best way to deal with that. Okay, let's think about this.
They cleaned it up. Whatever.
System survey complete.
That's
Oh, they didn't clean it up.
System survey complete.
Saving game.
You jumping off, or you just saving to save?
Research complete.
No, it doesn't autosave.
Nice.
I'm playing this on, to keep myself honest, I'm playing this on Iron Man mode, so I can't save and reload.
Mm-hmm. Smart. I think it also makes it for a more interesting Let's Play series.
Exactly.
Yeah.
There's no redoing.
Yeah.
Debris
So what
analyzed.
do you do in real life?
Nope.
No.
System survey
But
complete.
that's why I'm a Catholic, Brian. Because having faith in something helps get through the day, especially when you know how serious certain things can be sometimes.
That is true.
You get my drift. Okay. Oh, well, I don't think my empire was ever going to get the Benevolent Ruler Award anyway. It's my throaty alien insect people. Yeah. Oh, that's a cool unit. Okay.
Ooh, another black hole. So cool.
Debris analyzed.
Again with the orbital research mandate.
No. What is it, Brian?
I get, just because the way that the American government, well, the Earth government is set up here,
Yeah.
it has, you have to, every election, you know, a new person gets elected with a different mandate, except it's almost always the same mandate,
System survey complete.
What's the mandate?
to build so many research stations. And I'm kind of just running out of places to build them. So, someone's not going to get reelected because they ran out of space.
I can understand that.
Incoming transmission.
Which is all good. Oh, incoming transmission.
System survey complete.
Sure. A little migration with the bird people.
Okay, let's see. I need more production
Incoming
money
transmission.
now.
Situation log updated.
Ooh.
Can't afford that. Close. There's something in the capital I
Debris
can get rid of.
analyzed.
It's a cool one, but it's pretty expensive. Yeah, unfortunately.
Nephilim.
That did it. That balanced it. Ooh, the Nephilim? Really?
No, it says whenever you come across a new race, it gives them a code name. And for like, I've been playing it as one of my games has been the bird people, and everything is like alpha, beta, gamma, you know, a, theta.
Yeah, like
This
brave,
one's like religious name, so this one's Nephilim. So this race has been codenamed Nephilim until further notice, until I can figure out their language.
Interesting. Okay, that's kind of cool though. What do
Yeah.
they look like?
I have no idea. Once I figure out the language, I can communicate with them and
Nice.
figure it out.
I go to war with the Argent Mages.
Cool. I will be right back.
Okay.
There we go. They are called the Nur. Whoa.
Receiving a transmission, they appear to have successfully translated our language. Diplomatic channels are now open, and hostels between us have ceased for the moment. Well, that's nice. Is that
These guys are cool looking.
Oh, let me see. Hold up. I just backed out for a second. Let me see.
Research complete.
Please.
Oh, you'll see it. I hovered on it for a while.
Must be the lag. Oh. Unique.
Yeah, I know, right?
It's like a sentient. I don't even want to say cuttlefish. It's kind of.
They're called.
Nurian Coalition.
They're one of the mollusk subraces,
Yeah.
and they are evangelizing zealots.
Yay.
Exactly. Ooh, sentient AI. Dangerous technology. I don't know if I should do it or not.
Well, I mean, it says it's dangerous, which means it potentially could blow back and hurt you, right?
Yeah.
I mean, that's really the call. You know, is it worth it?
No. Let's not do it.
That's what I figured.
System survey complete.
Oh, there's the Nurian Coalition underneath down there. Splendid. Wait, I want to go check these ones first. And Earth. Time to upgrade things. Let's do another colony ship.
To be fair, they mainly had militia. It was just a lot.
Aw,
Research.
Yeah.
did you
no,
roll them?
I am right now. Yeah, they almost killed one of my brand new siege units because they're not leveled like everything else is.
Gotcha.
But I managed to save it.
Nice.
Yeah, I have a nice unit composition, which helps.
Oh, good.
Yeah,
That is always a nice bonus.
I think that it's having one of those moments where it's kind of the game got pretty frustrating, but I think that I'm about to get rewarded for playing the race
For holding out and doing
blind.
it, playing it true.
Yeah, playing it true. It is obvious, like you said, it's a military race, so you're supposed to be really aggressive like this.
Oh, yes.
Ooh, what'd you find? On top
Core
of that?
sector planets +1 research option. So instead of 5, it'll go to 6.
That's cool.
Yes, which means I can.
Well, that's needed. That's a good one.
Yeah. Time to upgrade everything.
Almost took it at one turn. Yep, that was good. They have no hero though. Yet. I'm sure she's on her way.
Oh, I'm sure.
Oh wow. She had a lot of population in that city.
It's always kind of nice when you take over something like that.
Unfortunately, I have negative 266 to my whole empire now.
How much?
Negative 266 gold dust.
Oh. Oh.
Yeah. Shit.
You throw all the money into gold.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to.
And that's, you know what? And then you're in winter right now, huh?
No.
Oh,
Yeah, I don't even know how to mitigate that much gold. I don't even know what to do.
how much?
I think it's because I'm pillaging it this one turn.
Oh yeah, yeah. Just
Ugh,
deal with it for now.
disgusting. I don't know what I'm gonna. I hope they don't disband a unit.
System
But we'll
I'm
see.
curious to see what it does, how long it lasts.
Dismiss. I'm gonna have to. One of it just doesn't produce anything this turn. Well, I'm afraid to produce something. I don't even know what to. How do you even fix that?
That's a good question. I would just throw everything, every population into money.
Yeah, it doesn't even barely scratch it. It barely even scratches it.
Hmm.
Yeah. Crazy.
It's all good though. Go back to upgrading my areas. Where's my capital? Oh, Spaceport. We need the hydroponics farm. You're growing nicely.
She wants a truce.
Bitch doesn't deserve a truce. You burn it down, AJ. You burnt all of it down.
Only doing it strategically to lull her into a false sense of security until I attack again.
Exactly.
Holy crap. That is still a lot. I guess it's because of the amount of unhappiness in that city too, but
Yeah. Give it time.
Research complete.
On the go. Physics lab. Ooh, research complete. Oh yeah, I can start upgrading for battleship stuff.
System survey complete.
Anti-matter missiles. That sounds fun.
Construction complete.
Okay.
yeah, I don't even know how to get. Oh, there you go. Now it's at least adjusting.
Construction complete.
It's crazy.
There we go. Another colony going down. At beginning, whatever favors your whatever style favors your civilization, whether it's arid or jungle or ocean or continental like us. Planets, you're hunting for those and like one or two other ones that you can kind of easily inhabit. And then as you just unlock more, you kind of go back and reseed the old systems and fill in holes. So it's kind of fun that way.
It makes sense. That's kind of cool though.
Yeah.
Construction complete.
I think that's the filling in the holes part is a big part of those games having more playability too. You feel like you can comb back over things and discover new things over old places, which gives you reasons to not just move on and never come back, which is important.
Exactly, and also especially when you get boxed in, having that extra production within that zone probably really helps. I'm sure, because it's starting to get a little crowded. I'm starting to feel that, it's not just an endless expanse now.
Damn it. I feel way out of my depths in this game.
Hey, that's a good thing, though, forces you to...
I'm learning.
Exactly.
I'm 98 turns into a necrophage game, and it's nasty. One of the biggest things, now I wanted to redeclare war with her, and it's even more expensive. Now it's 748.
No, you gotta wait for a while.
So I gotta back out. I guess that's how the game protects her.
Yeah, also you can just send her a few insults for a while.
We looked at your flesh and found it tasty, said the necrophage.
Exactly. And because the insults do push down that cost a little bit. In 10 turns or so after you do it, it kind of peaks out, so it'll drop it a little bit. Go colony ship, do your slow march there. What do you mean you can't reach there?
Incoming transmission.
Oh, I got a transmission. Star charts for star charts. Okay.
I saved it. I'm gonna come back to it. Because I keep between me going bankrupt consistently, because apparently I didn't build the empire properly for them. High military upkeep, obviously, right?
Yeah.
And then getting into a war with her, and then not realizing I couldn't go right back to being in war, which makes sense in hindsight. So.
Construction complete.
That's a cool ship. That's one of your little Corsairs?
Yeah, it's a science ship. I'm gonna see if I can upgrade it. What do you mean there's no upgrade available?
That seems like an opinion to me. That's cool.
Construction
Reviews are
complete.
so subjective. They're so funny.
Yes. Okay, I'm scrapping these ships. Screw this.
That's cool.
Go to Mira. Ooh, early space age.
That's really cool. started a new game just because I wanted to
Yeah.
learn, and I'm starting as the Shadow race. What they are is they're supposed to be betrayers that were kicked out of the vault that had to be thrown out into the world without their technology.
Yeah.
Yeah, and they said at first they were, fighting against the madness of the world, and then they embraced it. Their eyes go white.
Yes.
It's cool. Let's see. That's a good spot for it.
Situation log updated.
More research mandates, whatever.
Construction complete.
There we go.
Colony established. Research complete.
Okay.
Interesting. They have a special tech called Dust Sense, and by setting the subtlety, they start with pillage for one thing, and with search party. So they start with those two technologies already learned, and you learn Dust Sense, and by studying the subtleties of dust as part of their training, they get 100% more dust from pillaging on an empire.
Construction complete.
That's kind of neat. The Rogue class.
Construction complete.
Finally, you can get some. Oh, yeah, there we go. Now my ships can go places. Should upgrade my surface ships a while ago. Oh, that reminds me. It is time to upgrade. Because I want to build battleships. And then maybe poke someone with a stick. We'll see how it goes, you know?
I think you'll know how this goes, though. See what these guys are. infantry, infantry. They're all infantry.
Evading hostile fleet.
Move forward. Actually, yeah, that probably is a better idea. Okay, what time is it? Oh shit! Damn.
What time is it?
Time went by fast. It's 1:40.
Yeah, it does that. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna jump off in like 20 minutes.
Okay. I can finally terraform too.
Construction complete. Evading hostile fleet. Research complete.
It's time to build a battleship.
Nice.
Oh, so many choices. Shit.
Mm-hmm. It's a nice place to be, though.
Hostile
Yeah.
fleet in
I was reading some of the reviews for what you're playing, yeah, from Metacritic.
Yeah.
I love
Pulse
the way
breaker?
I love the way that people were describing it. The people that really were in love with it. Someone was talking
Yeah.
about how parasitic the game has been on their social and work life, and he's like, and I've already lost a few pant sizes because I'm like staying up too late and just like working into the mid morning, losing track of time. And he said the worst part about this is I'm just at the very beginning stages, because it's the kind of game that takes such a long time to master. It takes a decent amount of time to even build an empire that works. If you're not familiar, I mean,
Yeah.
I'm assuming that even if you're familiar with gameplay mechanics, you know. That's cool. Control the region. Colonize the region. Fahrenheit. Okay, will do.
More missiles.
It's usually a good thing.
Let's go large deflectors.
should have kept that in mind. I keep forgetting how that system works in this game.
What system?
You gotta build on the minor villages if you want the bonus to your city pop. Otherwise, you don't get the bonus. So even if I rebuild them, until I expand there, I don't get that bonus unit or units.
Gotcha.
Yeah, so just something to keep in mind.
Construction complete.
I think my missile battleship is ready, AJ.
You got this, Brian.
It'll be beautiful. So much power. So much power. Uh.
I'm gonna go back and look real quick. Ooh, oh my god. No, I remember the last one you built, how bare and sparse all these build queues were. So this is all the upgrades you're adding to it. I feel a lot of
That's a battleship class. That's a whole class. That's a whole step up on size.
It's got that whole forward section is bigger because like the last one was the size of just those those 4 guns.
Yeah.
And the little platform beneath them was about the size of the last one, right?
Yeah, something like that.
That's really cool. I'm actually gonna look this up now because you got me curious.
What's the final class sizes?
What are the class? Yeah, how many class sizes is in? How many class sizes in Stellaris?
Wow, that is an expensive battleship. It's twice the cost of the default one. I'll take 2.
Well, if you have the money and you...
I have a lot of... it's not so much money as resources, but I have the resources, yes.
That doesn't sound like much of an answer, actually.
Just look up, like, ship sizes or ship classes.
Yeah, somebody was making some... Trying to... Let's see. Okay. Let's see, there's the colonization ship designer.
Research complete.
That might be the place. Oh, here we go. Ships.
I'm just building my first battleship.
Civilian ships. There's mining station, research station, military science ships, military ships. So there's 4 sizes of corvette, destroyer, cruiser, and battleship.
Oh, so that's the largest size.
Yeah.
Okay.
They represent all armed vehicles of war. All military ships are grouped into fleets, which can be headed by an admiral. Unlike civilian ships, military ships require both energy and minerals as monthly maintenance, which is calculated as a fraction of initial mineral construction cost. There's a question mark as to what that is.
Because that varies depending on what you put on it.
So the Corvette has 1 section, 1 fleet limit, but the Battleship has 3 sections and 8 fleet size, which is kind of, and fighter bays and FTL jammers and stuff. And then there's other ship types. There's one called Space Fauna, Gas Grazer.
Yeah, those are like little natives.
Amoeba.
Amoeba.
Solitary species can be surrounded by several. You can create an amoeba breeding program.
Cool.
That's kind of cool. And then there's crystalline entities, large spaceborne, semi-sentient, hostile creatures. Not much is known about them. And then Void Cloud and Asteroid. Yep, so that's it. Those are the classes.
Okay.
But like you said, there's a lot of variety and customization on top of that. So those are just base platforms for things that evolve out and change, which is kind of cool.
Yep.
Colonize early and often. Don't over specialize your warships. Understand fallen empires.
fleet engaged.
This is a guide to 6 things to not do when you
Okay.
start Stellaris. Know the hidden effects of your ethos. While the Empire Designer will tell you the basic effects of ethos you pick, it won't tell you that it will affect on which government policies you can pass, and even which tech cards you're likely to draw. The aspects of your civilization are far from the flavor text. Militarists can use full planetary bombardment, allowing you to conquer worlds faster, deal huge infrastructure damage to those who don't plan to take over. And then he talks about materialists, collectivists, and xenophobes. Xenophobes will be very tolerant of mistreating other species, but don't get much in the way of tech benefits. Xenophiles, on the other hand, will expect you to be nice to everyone. In return, they'll be more likely to unlock tech relating to studying and practicing diplomacy with aliens. Manage your influence and never stop exploring. But you're doing all that because you do all that anyway.
Yep.
Yeah.
Well, that's good.
Yeah.
System survey complete. Anomaly found. Hostile fleet engaged.
Make sure there's no
complete.
enemy in the
Hostile
region
fleet
called
engaged.
in 5 turns. Okay.
That's such an easy one sometimes.
Yeah, I already.
Sometimes I do it and I get it and just walk away. I'm like, hey, we'll see if it works.
It's actually not a bad plan in a lot of ways. I don't see anything here, and it's pretty early. I'm just starting a new game, so there aren't a lot of patrols yet. So, and I'm already building a settler. I'm building it really early because I have a quest to do it to get this area.
Situation log updated.
I usually don't do it this early, but I figure this game seems to be all about taking. Speaking of tip guides, I should look at the tip guide for Endless.
Hostile fleet engaged.
It should.
Yeah.
Situation log
Ooh.
updated.
Carrier options.
Situation log updated.
Ooh.
Situation log updated.
Interesting. Interesting. A lot of the tip guides urge you not to build units early on, unless you absolutely have to.
Just because it's a drain on money.
That, and I think the argument is that you don't want to fall behind in manufacturer costs and things like that.
Yeah.
It's like some legitimate reasons why you don't want to lose out on those things. So I get it. That makes sense, I suppose. I'm probably gonna get hit a little bit because I did build a settler so early. On the flip side, but we'll see. I bet it balances out. Hopefully, I don't build any more military units or anything like that. Okay, let's go ahead and get him out there. Have him on his way. Okay, end turn.
I like having a lot of resources. I'm just like, I want you fully upgraded. Click, 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 click.
That's cool.
'Cause-
It's nice when you get to a point where you can do that so quickly.
Exactly.
Sorry.
Special project complete.
Failed to escape some distance south of the prison complex. The top of the utility vehicle. The prison was found beneath a small cliff. Several kilometers beyond that was the remains of several prisoners. Stolen pressure suits were huddled together. Intriguing.
Do function for that, which is good.
System survey complete.
I'm sorry, Brian. Say that one more time.
Oh, it is ready, AJ.
Yeah.
This one battleship has more firepower than my whole other fleet.
That's so cool.
I'm gonna send it to Solo.
I think that's really neat that you end up being able to build a fleet of 8 of them. I think that's pretty cool.
No, the 8 thing is how much they cost as a ship within to your management abilities.
Oh, you can build as many as you want.
As many as you can manage. For me, I have a naval capacity of 172 right now. So I could build quite a few of them.
That's badass.
Exactly.
System survey complete. Hostile fleet engaged.
Come on, get to the system.
Construction complete.
Okay, so that's a thing that's happening. Foundry's good.
Oh, someone died. Scientist Heidi died.
Aww. On a total side note, I heard Heidi's doing really well these days.
Update.
Yeah. I did too, which is
We
good.
lost a lot of people. Even Millie just left.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was kind of random. Wasn't expecting that right away.
So I wonder who's in charge of our stuff now.
Hostile
I
fleet
guess
engaged.
Cameron, but he seems like he's kind of.
Over it.
He seems like he's
Hostile
really
fleet engaged.
a lot more interested in his own stuff.
Yeah.
Which is, I mean, it's like on one hand I can't blame anybody for being really into their own thing, but at the same time it's kind of a bummer for us, you know.
Okay, one battleship. Oh, it's so pretty. Kind of reminds me of the old Eve stuff.
The what?
Eve
Situation log.
Eve Online.
Yeah,
Reminds me of Caldari.
He was pretty badass actually.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Kind of looks like the old Drakes. Ah, here we come.
Actually, it's funny you brought that up. I was just
Hostile
talking
fleet
about that
engaged.
earlier with Mitch too.
That's a game I miss.
Well, Mike tried getting me into it, and I had just come out a few years earlier from losing almost a year of my life to work, women, and WoW. The 3 W's. And
Yeah.
not the Bush family. Not to be confused. But I did think it was pretty amazing.
Situation
It's hard to
updated.
argue with it
System
being
survey
unique,
complete.
because it is
The
pretty
rig
damn unique.
Oh, it's so beautiful, AJ.
Updated.
Okay, I'm jumping over. Okay. I have you up full screen and all tabs. I keep jumping back and forth.
Nice.
Holy shit.
Pop, 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 pop.
Waiting for them to hit. Oh my gosh. Dude, this is epic.
Just space amoebas.
So, So the combat really is that different since, because when I look at Sins of Solar Empire, I see something very similar to this.
It plays on the same way,
Okay.
but there's a lot more. I think Sins has more control.
Okay.
Where this has like a couple different fleet options.
I mean, I absolutely see on the outer map and
Yeah.
the Modic and the tech tree. I see how much more complex, and in a lot of ways, this is kind of a prettier game. And I don't just mean graphically. I mean like the interface is really clean and intuitive, and I can only kind of see what you're doing, and you know, I get there's a lot more complexity to it, but at the same time, I'm not intimidated to learn. How does he? Oh yeah, he just kind of dies and floats. That makes more sense. I thought he was sinking, and I was like, but really, where is he going?
Where's he? Yeah, is there a gravity wall over there? No.
Yeah, I don't know what's going on, you know, but I'm not trying to judge.
Hostile fleet engaged.
Enter. I can already tell I'm gonna like this playthrough better. These guys are interesting. They literally turn into shadows when they move. It's kind of cool.
That is cool.
40 off the bat, huh? Yeah, probably gonna go on
Situation
money
log
or
updated.
research. I'm not low on money, and research is always nice. Cost reduction on research is nice. Okay, Earth City goes back to. Okay.
Hostile fleet engaged. Anomaly found.
Ooh, anomalies.
Yeah, that's another thing I like
Fleet engaged.
in
Situation
Galactic.
updated.
It has a lot of that stuff.
Construction complete.
Yeah.
Let's see. Strength of the Wild.
Debris analyzed. Situation
Rocky
log
start.
updated. Hostile fleet engaged.
They're betrayed and tricked at the beginning of their assignment.
Always a bad way to start.
Mm-hmm.
Construction complete.
Oh. So that's the same quest. A Titan Steel. What do I do with that? So just keep moving up.
Construction complete.
Oh, this is totally random, but so my neighbor today, I was walking by and I was trying to be nice, and I think she could kind of tell that I was a little less than thrilled to talk to her. Usually I love talking to her, but about I don't know, like a couple weeks ago, I don't know what got said, so it's hard to take a side.
Situation
But I've
log
known
updated.
Alto pretty much my whole life. Like his grandson is like one of my best friends from childhood. Known Miko since I was like 4 or 5. And I don't know what happened, but I guess he said something to her about her dirt going off because he gutted his lawn and put out white rock, and she's been gardening, and I guess the dirt from her gardening has been getting onto his rocks. And I don't know what he said, but I just one morning I'm out here in the office, and I just hear her go, "You fucking son of a bitch, you goddamn
System
old
survey
man, how the
complete.
fuck are you to come over here and talk to me?" And she goes on like for like 20-30 minutes, like saying, "I hope you fucking die, old man, and how dare you come out here and fucking tell me what to do." And I'm just sitting there like, because I mean, what got me up was that she's telling Alex, "I hope you fucking die," and he's like an old man, retired. He's like a second grandpa to me, you know. So I was like super conflicted because I couldn't see Alto outside, so apparently he didn't think it was important enough, you know, to go out there and deal with it. He's a big guy.
Yeah.
It's tough. I'm not worried about him, you know. But I was just like really taken aback. So I've been trying to avoid her ever since. You know, it's just not somebody I want to get conversation with. You know.
It's time to upgrade my science ship. I mean, my construction ships because they can't reach certain areas now, which is upsetting.
Ooh, what happened?
Oh no, it's just that they're. I have better thrusters, so I can go further.
Mm-hmm.
But the old ships don't have those, so they can't go to the places I want to go.
I see.
Construct 2. Because I'm imaginative. And then... Construct 2. Construct 2.
I don't want to auto that. Okay. I don't know why the computer always thinks it's good to mix it up and have all the units automatically kind of like spread out their aims, because it seems like generally speaking either there's one unit you really want to power down, or you just, I mean, I know it's like a really minor annoyance because you're gonna have to change it either way, but holy shit, she's strong.
Indeed. These are called
The DPS is strong with this.
Alcoin Successor State. Oh, they're stagnant.
They do a shit ton of damage. They just don't have a lot of armor, and they're infantry, so it's kind of an interesting play.
So they're glass cannons?
They're basically rogues from World of Warcraft.
Gotcha.
That's how I see them. Yeah.
Construction complete.
Oops. Did I not build something here? Is that why?
Construction complete.
Okay, that's cool. Let's go ahead and move to the 6th round.
I was seriously considering trying to do something, and now I'm not so sure. Because I'm like, oh, these people are kind of near my territory. I'll just take them out, you know. And they're one of the... Ken said, I clicked on the game link and got here. Nice. I have no idea how long ago it was. I wish they would timestamp it. Anyways,
Do they... What the... No, sorry, not you.
okay.
I just realized something.
Okay.
And this seems true across... They don't have research.
Construction
I mean, they don't have science.
Who?
The people I'm playing as.
Oh.
So the reason why the technology is so cheap to buy every time is because that's the only way they learn, is by purchasing it.
Oh.
Yeah. This is an interesting race. By the way, I'm generating a shit ton of cash.
All the tech.
All the tech.
All the tech. But they're one of the ancient races, so I'm not sure if I'm strong enough to take them on.
Okay, I'm saving it.
I might just YOLO it at some point.
You know, especially because of the way you're playing it, Brian, that's a dangerous move.
Yeah, I know.
Once you go down that path, you can't, you know, you get it.
Hostile fleet engaged.
It's the price of the Iron Throne.
I know. I wonder if I should try to poke at someone else first.
I would build up some courage towards that. Unless you're willing to wipe. That's my only flip side of that. Unless you really are willing to wipe. And with that being said, Brian, my dear brother, I bid you adieu. I'm gonna go try to either work out or go to bed early and get up early. And I will probably see you tomorrow online, as we like to frequent this banquet.
Exactly.
We enjoy the games, and I love you, brother. I hope you have a beautiful night.
Yeah, have a good night, AJ.
It was really fun actually getting a chance to spend and just hang out with you tonight.
Exactly.
Night, Brian.
Good night.
Situation log updated. Debris
So much-
analyzed.
so
Hostile
much
fleet
debris, so little time.
engaged. Situation log updated. Situation log updated. Hostile fleet engaged.
So just fucking shit up.
Situation log updated. Situation log updated.
Death to the infidels.
Construction complete.
There we go.
Research complete. Debris analyzed.
New research. Border range, 10%. I like that kind of stuff. Even with all those little micro improvements.
Debris analyzed. Debris analyzed. Construction complete.
Survey system. Go.
Hostile fleet engaged. Debris analyzed.
Plenty of days left.
Situation log updated. Construction complete.
I should probably build a new colony ship.
Debris analyzed. System survey complete.
Yes, territory. Kind of a waste of a system.
Debris analyzed.
Research done. Unemployment. Absurd. Oh.
Situation log updated. Colony established. Debris analyzed.
Empire Capital Complex. Aha. Aw.
Construction complete. System survey complete. Construction complete. Debris analyzed. Construction complete. Debris analyzed.
Okay, it's time to consider a different sector.
Research complete.
And we're good.
Construction complete.
Combat rolls. Blue laser physics lab. Ramp 2. Yeah, we just need all the paper stuff we can get for now.
Construction complete. Debris analyzed.
Let's get this done. We'll wrap up here soon. Yes, my chat window is filled with wrong people looking for the wrong things in the wrong places.
System survey complete.
Yes, system survey complete. They have a lot of worlds. That's really confusing me. Beacon of stability, beacon of infinity, beacon of perpetuality. I'm intrigued.
Debris analyzed.
Aw. Oh, it's a glorious research station. I really want to go there without having to build there, but we'll see.
Research complete.
Oh yeah. Research time. Just a flat bonus, I'll take it. Yeah, all the upgrades.
System survey complete.
Oh yeah. 3 beautiful battleships. Zoom out. All the mining stations. The observation post.
Research complete.
Yeah, don't worry about it. Oh, science ship. Oh, we lost the leader. There we go. Oh, science. Discounts the time, always good.
System survey complete.
Nope, nothing. Nah.
Debris analyzed.
Huh?
System survey complete. Research complete.
That might be an issue.
Research complete. Evading hostile fleet. Construction complete. Construction complete. System survey complete.
Oh yeah. Gonna blow more amoebas up.
Hostile fleet engaged. Evading hostile fleet. Situation log updated. Research complete.
Search is complete. Yeah, those tall dockers all the way.
Incoming transmission.
Upgrade everything. Euphoria. Okay, let's be my military one. Okay, let's see. Is anyone like us enough to join?
Hostile fleet engaged. Situation log updated.
Oh, that's not very much at all. Oh yeah, they get cannons. Kind of a fun little reality show. Just watching all the different civilizations, their day-to-day things. I wonder if that'd be too voyeuristic. Power plants, power plants, power plants.
Debris analyzed.
Upgrade everything. There we go. And we are solid. Get those research stations in. Some resources.
Research complete.
That's some more needed capacity is always good. Yes, excellent.
Debris analyzed.
Nice.
Colony established.
Huzzah. Yes, more and more resources.
System survey complete. Hostile fleet engaged. System survey complete. Situation log updated.
That's right, you go do that mission. I almost forgot about that one. Just bottle up this whole sector for myself.
Research complete.
Really need to stop doing that. It should be recost.
Construction complete. Debris analyzed. Construction complete.
Air castles under this one. Yep. There we go.
Construction complete. Construction
No.
complete. Anomaly found.
Good.
Special project complete.
I've turned to genetic modification to help recover the planet's hostile environment. The chain of major cells are being passed on to offspring and their physical appearance changing at a rate. They sort of referring to cells as human class. Intriguing.
Research complete. Situation log updated.
Plus thrusters are good. Upgrade everything. Upgrade everything. This will be a new little settlement setup. Just cotton bastards.
System survey complete.
United Suns.
Research complete.
Save it again. Skill 5 or higher, damn.
System survey complete. Construction complete.
Onyx.
Construction complete. Construction complete.
Embassy border friction. Xenophilia. Okay. Nice.
Construction complete. Construction complete. Colony established.
Clear, all the good stuff. Okay. So I'll make a new sector.
Construction complete. Situation log updated.
We're back down to 5 out of 11. And that's a useless star system. Tisk. Ships on all the worlds. More colonies for all the boys and girls. Colony everywhere. Let's see what happens.
Construction complete. Excellent. Well. 2 new planets on the way. Construction complete.
Yeah, construction complete. It doesn't even matter anymore. It's time to upgrade all our ships pretty soon here. Come out strong for some combat, maybe.
Research complete.
I can't save
Colony
Oh.
established. Situation log updated.
Really? You found something new after all this time? I guess it's time for war. Leave it pause for a minute or two. Get all this stuff caught up. And then I think we'll stop right here, and next when we get back, we'll resume the Grand War. Or rather, we'll start it. Stuff. Yeah, let's slip this much. Oh, that's out of everything.
Evading hostile fleet. Construction complete. Evading hostile fleet. Science ship under attack. Colony established. Research complete.
Hey, get a little bit of combat in.
Construction complete.
Then I'll go for some cheap stuff first.
Colony established. Hostile fleet detected. Hostile fleet detected. Hostile fleet engaged. Hostile fleet detected. Hostile fleet detected. Construction complete. Hostile fleet engaged. Hostile fleet detected. Construction complete. Hostile fleet detected. Situation log updated. Situation log updated.
get this assault on. Yeah, burn it. Burn it to the ground.
Hostile fleet engaged. Hostile fleet detected. Hostile fleet detected.
Hostile fleet detected. 2, 4, 5.
Hostile fleet detected. Situation log updated. Hostile fleet engaged.
This might be bad.
Situation log updated. Hostile fleet detected. Hostile fleet detected. Hostile fleet detected.
This is gonna get sketchy for a little while.
Construction complete.
But I'm confident about ourselves.
Construction complete. Hostile fleet detected.
These destroyers are weak. Actually, I should probably update some cruisers and stuff too.
System survey complete. Less damage, but Hostile fleet detected. Construction complete. Hostile fleet engaged. Situation log updated.
Sad face.
Hostile fleet detected. Debris analyzed. Hostile
that is a
fleet
lot.
detected.
So 5K and 10K fleets is what I need. Good to know. Now I have reference.
Research complete.
Research complete, nice.
Colony established.
Screw it. Let's take it into combat and see what happens.
Colony established.